You already know I don't even want to be here. I only get 4.5 hours on my lunch break, and now I gotta be answering your stupid questions you sent in. Oh, we got all these lights in here when we set up for a documentary or something? Oh, no. Why does this screensaver keep coming on? What's the system settings? She spent 9.5 hours on her phone. No wonder she's not getting anything in her life done. Yeah, she's making me do this so she can go scroll on her phone for another 4.5 hours today. And I want you to take some notes. You ever done that? Take notes on your life so you can actually make some positive changes? No, I can tell you haven't. My boss is cheating with the receptionist and wants me to lie for him. Right off the jump, you're asking me dumb stuff. You want to know, can I call in emotionally unavailable? You already know you've never been emotionally unavailable in your entire life, okay? Your emotions live at the surface. They hover like underneath a piece of tissue paper that's about to get wet by any minor inconvenience, okay? I know you just sobbed over getting a paper cut the other day. Don't even lie about it because I saw you in the ER about it. You want to know if you should lie for him? You know what you should stop doing? Lying to yourself and get your life together, okay? I know your to-do lists are stuffed inside your junk drawer, huh? You're over here struggling with minor inconveniences like you're trying to wrestle sports bra on, okay? Maybe you should look in the mirror and look at your own life before you start meddling in someone else's, all right? When's the last time you didn't cuss at your printer, huh? You're over here with Miss Screen Time over here, also spending 9.5 hours on your phone every day. Second question. My coworker announced her pregnancy at my birthday brunch. How petty am I allowed to be? First of all, I know that's a lie right off the jump. Okay, because I know you don't have any friends and you're definitely not having birthday brunches. I know your two best friends are your bed and your phone. You and liar situationship need to get together and actually have some real conversations about what your life looks like. Because I know this pregnancy announcement on your birthday brunch was really just you scrolling in bed. Sitting in bed and having multiple mimosas is not a birthday brunch. You want to know how petty you're allowed to be? Why don't you be petty and pink in your own life situation? Alright, these lights are like interrogating me with their brightness. My best friend's boyfriend watches all my Instagram story but never hers. What's an Instagram stories? Is that one of those app things or something? Well, you're out here writing stories and he's reading them? What's a stories? Should I tell her or let Karma cook? Why is Karma in your kitchen? Why are you going to let Karma come up and cook in your kitchen? What is happening here? I don't think you should let anyone be cooking in your kitchen, first of all. And I don't know why you're even writing stories in the first place when you get up and work on some of those goals that you never got done. I ghosted my situationship and now he's dating my coworker. What, are you guys from the same office with boss cheater or something? Should I warn her or mind my own business? What, you on Days of Our Lives or something? Why you got so much drama at work? I thought when you go to work, you just actually do the work. You're not sitting on the screen time. You're definitely not having situationships. You're out here dating multiple people, lying about bosses. Well, you just swapping people around? You know what you should start doing? You should start minding your own business. That's what you're asking. Should I mind my own business? You know what? You're too busy minding everyone else's. I don't even know if you could quit at this point. You're so obsessed with minding everyone else's business, I don't think you even know what your business is. You never even managed one of your own businesses ever in your entire life. My mom unfriended me on Facebook, but still sends me minion memes. I think your mom needs to get off the internet. Honestly, I'm tired of moms being on the internet. It's exhausting. Next question. My group chat planned vacation without me, but still using my Disney Plus account. Revenge ideas. Well, here's a revenge idea. How about you not give out your Disney Plus password? Whoa, maybe you should try that on. Maybe you should try not sharing your passwords with the fake friends that you think that you have, all right? That's what this is really showing you. Your two friends that you thought were real friends aren't your real friends. Your bed and your phone would never plan a vacation without you, all right? Double down on the friends that are real. How about your revenge ideas actually just texting people back right away? Instead of seeing the text, responding in your mind, and then 5.5 years later actually responding to a text. Maybe then you'd have friends that want to invite you. You can't be over here not responding to text messages and then wondering whether people are living their best life without you. It's because they're tired of waiting for you to respond to the text message. Your body shouldn't feel like you're being chased by a dinosaur responding to text, all right? Let's get under the surface here and actually do some real inner work. Because the reason that they're not inviting you to the group text message fake group chat is because you can't even respond to a text message that comes in until you've had 72 million hours to process the anxiety you now have of receiving a text. Texting is a form of communication. It shouldn't feel like a form of torture. You know, it does feel like torture, me answering these questions for you, though. I accidentally sent a meme about quitting my job to my boss. Do you not have any common sense? How fast can I move cities? Well, you need to move immediately. There's no emotional recovery for this. I think you have a lot of self-reflection to do, and that's not things I can help you with. I think you, no text back, and Mr. Boss Cheater Girl, you should join a support group with the other girlies that can't text back without feeling like they're being chased by a dinosaur. My neighbor asked if he could borrow sugar and took the whole bag. Am I allowed to charge interest? No, because you're dumb. You gave him the whole bag, he's going to take the whole bag, okay? If you'd measured it out, then we could actually have a conversation here. But if you're out here doing dumb things, like giving him the whole bag of sugar, you want to open up the whole pantry too? You're out here giving out stuff, and then you're mad when they actually take it. Is that a him problem or is that a you problem? I think you need to charge your own self-interest. Yeah, for being so dumb and wasting everyone's time with your dumbness. Next question. My friend copied my entire wedding theme. Should I wear a white dress to her baby shower as a payback? What do you mean she copied your wedding? What, did she wear a white dress too? The only time you're allowed to be upset about someone stealing your wedding theme is if they steal the man, okay? If you go to her wedding and it's your man standing up there at the altar, then maybe you could be upset, all right? Because obviously there's been some secrets and some lying. You don't get to claim themes, okay? You're not the only one who picked out roses as flowers, all right? You need to suck it up and get over it. And you need to understand every pin that you pinned on Pinterest for your own wedding. Yeah, that was a pin from another wedding. So you were already a wedding thief, all right? If you really wanted to pay back, you're going to wear white to her wedding. You're going to walk down the aisle with her. You're going to look that man that you already married right in the eye. And you're going to spill the tea in front of the entire congregation, okay? You don't get to be messy in private. You have to be messy in public. We want the full episode of the crisis in your life, and I'm tired of y'all keeping it a secret. Next question. My Tinder date asked if he could split the bill after ordering 2 appetizers, a steak, and a dessert. You want to know, can I Venmo request him for emotional damage? Listen, if you're going to go out with men that look like thumbs, you should expect thumb behavior, all right? Your first clue was you didn't want to show his picture to your friend group because you already knew that you were going to get made fun of. You know what doesn't waste your time? Actually doing things that will make your life better, like working on your goals. Have you ever tried that? No. I already know that. I'm dating 2 people. Dumb. Dating 2 people? You know who you should really date? Yourself. Okay? Maybe you should have some single years. All right? Maybe you should sit some time in your singleness and figure your life out before you're out here dating 2 people. And they both just posted the same inspirational quote. Did they all have podcasts too? They got microphones that you just chose to ignore? Oh, look. Ghost lights are moving. Yeah, that's confirmation you should definitely get your life together. I think a lot of you guys need to get a therapist instead of out here struggling with your life so loudly like this. Next question. My coworker borrowed my pen and never gave it back. You know what? I think you should crash out over this. I think you should have a full crash out over this. Now we're upset about writing utensils? Huh? This deserves a full week cry session. Call into everything and take mental health days. Because you didn't get your pen back. Yeah, sounds like something that should be really upsetting that would cause you to cry. Should I escalate this to HR? I already know that you did. You're just looking for confirmation bias at this point. Because you sound like somebody who's getting upset at pens and also reporting things to HR. Yeah, I need you guys to send me real questions of real concerns. Not I'm crying over pens in the corner. This is ridiculous. My grandmother is subtweeting me on Facebook. I already know that's a lie. What grandmother knows what a subtweet is? They can't even log into the Facebooks. They don't even remember their password or their username. They don't even know they need a password or username, okay? They're just out here making multiple accounts because every time that they try and log into their first account that they somehow magically got to make with your assistance, they forgot how to get into that one, so they made another one. You're going to ask me to believe that she's subtweeting? No, this is a lie. How do I respond without getting disowned? First of all, someone's catfishing you underneath your grandmother's account, okay? Lean into that and then maybe make a podcast out of that one, because that actually sounds like something interesting you could do with your life instead of sending me dumb questions. Next question. My neighbor passively aggressively mows just half of my front yard. Should I call the HOA? No, the HOA is going to call you, okay? They're already out here with a ruler measuring grass. You don't think that they're going to come to your house? You're not even going to have to pick up the phone. They're going to be there in like 30 minutes. Go ahead. Look outside your window. They're already circling you like vultures, all right? They got their dumb little clipboards that make them feel powerful. You're not going to have to do anything, all right? What you're going to have to do is defend yourself and then maybe get out there and mow your own lawn instead of taking advantage of people, okay? He's out there mowing his lawn and half your lawn. Yeah, it sounds like he's being petty, though, because he wants the HOA to be there. So maybe double down and be pettier, all right? That's the end of the stupid Q&A that you wanted questions answered and asked for. If you want to send me a question, you can. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer it, okay? Because I'm tired of you guys asking me dumb questions. I want real questions. And I want you to get your life together, all right? I'm not your mom. I want to be honest with you and hold up a mirror to your situation. Because some of y'all need someone to be honest with you. And that's going to be me. If you want to see more stuff like this, you can like or subscribe. I don't care what you do, all right? If you just found me for the first time, you're probably really confused, and I don't even care, all right? You could do a little bit of research to figure out what the heck is going on here instead of complaining in the comments, all right? Everybody else knows what's going on. You're late to the party. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to go ahead and cater to you. It means that you're going to have to do your own little research. Take about 5 minutes to figure out what the heck is happening, all right? And I don't want to hear any complaints about it, all right? I want you to get your life together. Figure your life out. Otherwise, you're going to go missing in a documentary, and you're going to have your friends talking about you in this setup, and they're going to say unnice things. And they're going to share an unpretty picture of you as your missing person picture, and I'm not even going to be upset about that because you deserve it. Go get your life together and stop getting involved in dumb situations. Or keep doing it.